Welcome to the Man United stream. Hope you're doing well. It's Thursday and we've got transfer news coming your way. Yes, Jadon Sancho deal to Juventus could be off. What the hell is going on there? What the hell's going on with United and sales? Full stop. They can't seem to get rid of anybody, even on the bloody free. It's just ridiculous. Then we're hearing about Marcus Rashford wanting to go to Barcelona, and Barcelona don't want to buy him and want him on loan. We're going to be discussing that as well. And Bumo, will this deal ever get done? We're hearing that it's edging closer. Slowly but surely we're going to get the here we go. I don't think it's going to have the same feeling, is it? After all this headache, after all this stress, are we even going to be surprised or happy about this deal? I'm not quite sure. And then we've got news on a free agent that Man United are looking at. Yes, a free agent, a striker that Man United could sign on a free transfer. This could actually happen because United are running out of options. We're going to be discussing that and lots more in today's show, so make sure you stick around, make sure you hit the like button on this video, and if you're not already a subscriber to the Man United stream channel, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button so you can keep up to date with all the latest Manchester United news and more from one single daily dose. There's so much to cover today that we're going to have to jump straight into it without having any pleasantries. The biggest news concerning Man United transfers today is, of course, Jadon Sancho. We thought this was all done and dusted. The signs, the reports coming out of Juventus were like everything's coasting, everything's going to get done, but then massive brick wall. The salary of Jadon Sancho. Juventus have said that they're not prepared to pay what Jadon Sancho wants in salary. Well, what the hell is going on there? Of course this deal's not going to get done. Jadon Sancho could be a player at United still next season who's not going to be playing for United. What a weird scenario this we could find ourselves in, because if no club buys Jadon Sancho and is prepared to pay his salary, what the hell's going on? This is the worst case scenario, and it's no secret to any of these clubs. They know this. They know that they've got Man United in a weak position. They know Man United have to get rid of Jadon Sancho. They know that whatever they offer him, United will have to accept, because Jadon Sancho will not be welcome back at United. So we're hearing now that United might be taking a huge loss on Jadon Sancho just to get him out the door. What do you think about that? Drop your comments below. It's crazy news, but we'll get more information as time passes about this Juve deal. Will it get done? Will it not? I think United are going to lower the price and just get him out the door. That's exactly what I think is going to happen. I don't think they're going to make any money back on him. They're just going to get rid of him and hopefully not have to pay his salary. That's what it looks like. Another big transfer out is, of course, Marcus Rashford. It looks like Barcelona are getting a bit more serious about this deal. They want to take Marcus Rashford, but they want to do him on loan. They want a loan deal with Marcus Rashford, but we're hearing Man United are going to stay firm and say no, they want to sell Marcus Rashford fully, and if Barcelona want him, they can take him for around 40 million. They're going to stick to that valuation. I'm not quite sure whether they will, but I think that's realistic. Barcelona were gonna pay Club Athletic all that money for Nico Williams before it fell through. So of course Barcelona should be looking at the same price tag for Marcus Rashford. Maybe not as much, but still something in that region. That is the news on outgoings. Incoming, Bumo, we are hearing is going to get done, but it's very, very slow. In fact, we've heard reports today that Man United have deliberately delayed this deal so they don't have to pay an extra month or two salary. How crazy is that? How crazy. Man United are worried about paying a month's salary. That's what they're saying, but look, I'm not quite sure. I don't know if that's true or not. I think realistically, I think United would have got it done if they could, but you never know. Ineos are penny pinching right now. If they're getting rid of meals in the canteen, of course, a 1 month salary for Bumo of around 250k saving is huge. So yeah, maybe they have delayed it right to the very last moment that they can sign him. And when it comes to penny pinching, Man United are looking at free agents. There's no secret. Man United, for striker options, are looking at any free agent out there. We had Calvert-Lewin over the weekend, and now we're hearing that Dusan Vlahovic is a serious option for United when it comes to strikers reinforcements. I think United are looking for a striker. They need someone like him. I'm not saying he's a bad player. In fact, I'd say from the bunch of players that we've been mentioned in striker options that are free or free agents, I think he's one of the best ones. And we're hearing that he's going to leave Juve. They're not offered him anything more, and United must try and get him. If they're not going to go out there and sign anybody else, they need a striker like him, someone who can put the ball in the back of the net, and he's still quite handy. I still think he's pretty good. I'm not quite sure whether he can cut the mustard in the Premier League, but who knows. The biggest news story that we've heard today actually is that of Man United getting their pants pulled down by every club when it comes to buying players. Every club, every player knows that United are desperate and United will make that payment. United have always historically put their money where their mouth is, and they've just been pulled, they've had their pants pulled down. It's called United tax, isn't it? It's called United tax. Wherever we go, whenever we want to buy a player, we get an additional 20-30% banged on top of it because we're Man United. If Man City turn up knocking for a player, they get nothing. They get players for absolutely nothing. It's just the Man United tag. That's what it is. We come in and it's just, what? Man United want this player? Okay, we can rip them off another 20, 30, 50 million. They'll pay it. That's the problem. That is the biggest problem. And maybe we need a few summer seasons like this, summer transfers like this, where we're not paying big money for players and clubs then realise that United will not pay us the money that we're asking. I'm not quite sure. Drop your comments below on how you deal with this United tax. It is a massive topic of discussion, but of course we can't discuss it right now because we won't have time. But make sure you hit the like button on this video, guys. Make sure you subscribe. You watching the Man United Stream channel by the fans for the fans.